Hey guys, let's hit a few markets here. I kind of touched on currencies this morning. Let's just do a quick top-down global macro. So, big picture, start with the dollar. I've been talking about this. We thought we could get a move back into par 100 area. That's what we got. Nice higher low. So I'm flat. I'm still short the euro. So if this continues higher, euro should continue lower. So that's fine. I just want to see how it reacts into this 101 area. Um, But I think long term, I would expect us to probably back off and then maybe take another run at it higher. But we'll see. We don't need to know exactly what it wants to do. But that was a nice, we had a nice long position down here. That was a decent move. And then I just kind of tweeted out, I still think the call is for us to test this 105, 106 area. I mean, you're close enough. It's such a big level. It just doesn't make a lot of sense for the market to stop here. There's some support that we're sitting on right at the beginning of the year. So that is the low of the year, as far as the year goes. But this is a tiny little bit of price action relative to the main low. So I would look through that and expect a move to 106, 105. So you can see kind of a lot there on the chart, but I mean, all green. This was our position when we were out of the money, and then we rolled over into the money. So I've been doing nothing but covering. Sold a little bit of the bounce this morning, kind of a shallow, weak bounce. So I covered that. I covered some more on the lows today, but I'm going to stay course short, see if we can finish this move into 106, 105. Euro pound, you should think more of the same there. Lower, I think the long-term top is in. Another nice call. So if it doesn't hold this area, we can drop back to 83, 82. So this is when we could, any bounce in the euro across pairs, guys, we can short this. Euro versus New Zealand dollar. We've been all over this one. Whoops. I think we just been nailing this all year, this pair. I didn't get involved in the election spike, but pretty heavy short here. Cover, 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 reshort, cover. I said back into 152, 153, we should be selling. Let's see if we get the follow through back down to the lows, 149, 150. That'll be nice. So still course short there. I touched on dollar yen pretty at length. This has been a nice bullish move. Still a small long, and I think that you could see maybe pie back here towards 111. So anytime you take out the TMS, which is what I teach my traders, this is how we identify the trend. When you break those lower highs, you tend to get the move to the 200 or all the way back to the pi cycle. So when we went through 104 and a half, regardless of if you pull back, you have the 30 that was scooping. This was a nice long, and I think you could keep pushing. This was such a crowded trade. This squeeze could go higher. So we're going to stay core long into 111. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover on currencies. There's a few other pairs we're playing. That pretty much covers most of what's going on now. S&Ps, today is the first day of a new cycle as far as the 8.6 cycle. So look, cycle high, top, cycle high, double top. This wasn't the greatest. I mean, the flush down was pretty much the lows, but it got you still going from here to here, 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 here to here. So now the question is it another 8 up, or is the next move likely this way? So I'm leaning short. We'll see. We may have to test 2190 again. That's certainly possible. Close enough. So I'm leaning short an okay amount. I mean, nothing too aggressive. And I'll show you on the hourly. I sold here, sold more. I thought maybe this was the start of us rolling back to at least 2120, 2130. Didn't get any follow through on this candle. Zero follow through. Bounced back, came down here. When we got back to these lows, I covered a piece from what I sold up here just to trade it around. I guess I could have sold here again, but I did not. Now I just put another lot out, high within the hourly cycle, overbought. So I'm short from 2163, 2164. I'm not looking for much, just maybe if we ebb and flow back this way, I'll cover a piece, and then maybe we can get the move back here. I don't know. We just might test 2190 though. So the bears are being tested once again. I mean, it's been the last several months has been definitely easier on the short side, but the beginning of the year was good on the short side. Then you had to sit through a grind higher most of the year, and now it looks like we're back on the highs again. So it's too premature to call a new breakout. Even if we make a new high above 2190, I'm going to be skeptical for several reasons. But that doesn't mean I want to be short through 2190. I want to keep the risk tighter than that. So that's how we're playing that one. I'm out of my Dow long. You see that. Bought really well, flat. So I'm not going to chase him up here on that either. So that kind of covers stocks. I don't have a lot to do in bonds. I'm still small short. I covered a piece yesterday. Maybe we get the move down into last year's lows, kind of where, everything's connected. Maybe bonds make a low, euro makes a low into last year. And then I'll just get flat if we fall into another point lower. And then obviously everybody in the world's going to be wanting to sell the next bounce. And then gold, I would just highlight again on gold. You got to figure out what time frame you're playing. Usually when you're in an uptrend like this and you get a move back to pi, this is a great long-term buying opportunity. But you're going to have to wait for the intermediate term to turn back up. So if you're just swing trading, you have to realize that you're contrarian here, so play it small. Because what you really want is this momentum to turn back up. So that has not happened yet. So you play it small in case it flushes like bonds did. Okay, so this is a key area. Longer term, it makes sense to bring up your exposure. Swing trade, I'd actually rather be a seller on the next bounce. But it makes sense if you want to play it small long. I mean, we have a long-term core position. I thought about picking up my exposure on miners and same thing on silver, and I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. I'm just kind of waiting and watching. When it's a long-term play, it's not a huge rush, Anyway, guys, I hope that helps. Hey, for anyone who's new to these videos, myself, I'm Jason Jenkins. My website's jenkinsrm.com. You can learn more about our company and what we do. There's a free chat room you can sign up for. It's powered by Slack. Welcome to join that room. We're just growing like crazy with traders all over the world now, so it's fun, but it's free to join. And then you can also message me if you're interested in any of our services. You can find out about those on the homepage. Our real-time alerts product is probably the best real-time alert service out there. I mean, real institutional model, and the model's signaling 24 trades a day on a good day. On an average day, it's still a dozen. So that's across all asset classes, all time frames, day trade, swing trade, longer term stuff, and it's only $150 a month. So all my traders know that's a no-brainer. And then you can also get in touch with us if you want to join our more serious team, where I train you. We do coaching. We have a 24/7 live room, and that's probably our service or team or product, whatever you want to call it, that's really geared for somebody that wants to take their trading to the next level, wants to trade full time. Um, so anyhow, that's kind of the best ways to get involved with us. All right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll talk to you in the morning.